Rasul. Tell me how she get in the ring with Roy Jones and Mike Tyson over the weekend. She get in the ring with Roy Jones and Mike Tyson over the weekend. What is the third story to this? You asshole ignorant bitches. What is the third side to this? The problem with a lot of y'all is you want to jump up and you want to come and just make it man against woman. We need to start being logic against logic. And this is fuckery. Tell me, what is the third story to this? This is a Wu-Tang Clan, Brooklyn Zoo, old dirty bastard. Somebody stomped and beat the fuck out of this girl. This is not him pushing her because the curry chicken wasn't right. This is not him slapping her once because she said something rude. This is a highly insecure motherfucking nigga, right? That beaten up on his Rasul woman for his own insecurities and problems in life. What the fuck she could do to look like this? Tell me, ignorant cunts. Let me hear one. Let me hear one. She was in the ring with Mike Tyson and Roy Jones. What Deontay Wilder face ain't even look so after he fight with Tyson Fury. Major height will gotta be, I'm 5'11", and Major height got a couple steps from me. So let me say he's 6 foot, right? He just fluctuate in weight. Let me give him somewhere between 210 and 220. You know what a woman taking a blow from a man at 220 pounds is gonna be like? Deontay Wilder is 217 pounds. You ignorant cunts. Oh, she must do something. She horny, man. Now, the reason why I didn't want to get too deep into this story was because I had seen the sex tape from before. I seen the sex tape, the clips from the sex tape. That's why I come out and I said, leave Problem Child, Shal, Moto, all these people alone. Them ain't got nothing to do with this. That man on that video is not a soca artist. I know every soca artist. When you hear me talk, you all know I don't cap. You know I'm not out here trying to get clout, fuck all of that. I know do the carrot box and how many friggin' sales in the first day I get. I don't need to clout. I'm not no chase clout thing. I'm not about the betterment and improvement of our people. I want to talk to the men on the live right now. Let me explain something to you. Because a lot of you just get up here and be like, why didn't you leave? Why didn't you call the police? Why this? Why that? Let me explain to you how women just end up in situations like this because there's not a woman on the planet immune to this. What if you see celebrities getting beat up? What that got to tell you? Listen to what is going on, men, how these kind of things happen. Do you think a man would just walk up to a woman in a club who's an abuser and be like, bitch, give me your phone number and cuff her in her face? These men just put on the Prince Charming. These men just put on the Prince Charming act because abusers know exactly what they are doing. It is the same way when you hear a man is a pedophile and you're like, well, he never troubled me. Well, maybe he don't like dark-skinned kids with straight hair. And maybe he prefers blue-eyed, blonde-haired kids to have sexual intercourse with. Just because a man is a pedophile does not mean he would be interested in this child or that child because he's not looking at that child because that's not the disgusting sad fetish that he has, right? Secondly, there are people who do not qualify to be abuse victims. People like me, because one, I will give you a right hand for Trinidad and bust your mother cunt. So a man ain't gonna come to put his hands on me that easy because one, he know I gonna break he to fuck up. Because if my face looked like that from Major Hype, God bless, you would have been singing how great thou art at the man fucking grave. Because I can snap your neck and bust his soul. If my face looked like that, I would be frightened to see what his face looked like. But not everybody is in jiu-jitsu and these kind of things the way that I am. A lot of women are 5'1", 5'2". Men do not relate to domestic violence on these types of situations because men are not intimidated physically by nobody. You will have the shortest Tory Lanez ass nigga who thinks he can fight the world, rolling up on people, talking about, yo, apologize now or else. Men don't go around being intimidated. You a woman in a house that's 5'1" and your man is 6'1" and he slapped you last time. You think that it's just easy to just get up and go to the police for the police to come and be like, well, what you do, the man? What he man hit you for? You must do he something. Oh well, I didn't curry the chicken right. Well, next time curry the chicken right. Do what he man say so he don't beat you. That's how our fucking culture is. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I am done. I'm tired of this. Come spar with me. And the thing why I didn't want to put out this photo, because I had it, because I don't know Kirby in real life. I don't know if she would have been mad that I did it, because she's a domestic abuse survivor. Men have no clue what it's like to live in intimidation because of something physical. A man might be intimidated by a woman because she's more financially secure. A man might be intimidated by a woman because she's more intelligent. But you don't understand why women end up staying in abusive situations, because they are physically intimidated. She knows she come out against Majah hype, she whole family life gonna get dragged out. Which is why there's a sex tape leaking now, because that's what these people just do. These are master manipulators. You think that because somebody can sing, somebody can tell a joke, that they're good people in real life? These people are sick and dark. Why got videos of artists want women to vomit on them and take the wall and put vomit all over the wall? I live with these people, you know. I see these people and you guys will jump out and defend them. And the thing is, I can't put out no video of a sex tape of a dancehall artist vomiting on a woman and all these things, because then now I can get in problems. What these manipulators will do is they will be Prince Charming in the beginning. They come up, they're not going to see you in the club and be like, yo, bitch, give me your phone number. Knock. Oh, chokehold, give me your number. Give me your number, bitch. No. What the fuck? Oh, you guys miss signs. Who the fuck does want to miss a sign and end up here? How you just miss a sign? 2020 is hindsight is 2020, you know. Who just wants to end up here? Raise your hand if this is what you want. Raise your hand if that's what you're looking for. Raise your hand if that's what you want. Oh, well, she stayed. What? Men, you don't understand. When these men, this is what they do. Then let me walk you guys through this so you understand. First off, they're Prince Charming. Then they start to say, my mom used to be mean to me. My dad, my uncles don't support me. My brothers, my siblings. So they give you the Cry Me a River storyline. No nigga is going to come and cry to you about how bad he was treated as a child. If he starts talking about this old school shit about what happened to him when he was 11, get out now, because no solid hardcore man is gonna sit down and be like, oh, because when I was a child this happened to me and that happened to me. And if you start hearing about things that happen that sound like extreme levels of abuse, if that person didn't go to therapy and counseling, get your ass out of there now, because this nigga is a damaged motherfucker. Because what comes next is the testing. So now he's Prince Charming. He's taking you on trips, buy you fancy bag. You feel like how were you so lucky to get such a man? Then the testing comes. The testing comes where he's like, hey, yo, shut up, this and that. All of a sudden now he want to see how you're going to respond to that. If you let him tell you to shut up, and you let him to tell you to do this, and you let him to tell you to do that, he going to push it to the next level. When it comes to the next level, he's going to start doing things like you watching TV, he come and turn it off on you. You in the car, he going to come and take off your car radio and tell you what to do with your music. These are the kind of things that they start bringing in, because everybody knows you cannot just start beating a woman from day one. They tie you into their life. They tie you into their problems. They tie you into their career. Because I will tell you this girl sat and got abused because this man is Majah hype, and she know if she go out against him, he gonna lose a lot. So she put her own life at risk, because of the love that she had for him, of the nice times. Remember, you with a man and he loving you and everything is good, and then one day he cuff you down. You're not gonna hate the man from that day if you deeply in love with a man. You men need to stop doing this. You know what you're doing? You're doing what some white people do when black people talk about racism. So why did Trayvon Martin wear a hoodie? I mean, why would he wear a hoodie? So he wore a hoodie, so obviously he wants, like, this is how it looks when you have these conversations. You are a man. You do not know what it means to be physically intimidated. You do not know what it's like to sit somewhere and have the pressure of someone else's life, their future, their progress, pinned on you and making you responsible for it. You don't know. I would be sorry, guys. I can't take no drugs. You do not know, because how many times have you seen a man come out and say, oh, you know, Oprah was abusing me. And because men are not going to have that pressure on their shoulders for the success of a woman. In fact, most successful women gotta be dodging and hurdling most of these men, because they the same person that will come and tear them down. You don't know. You don't know what it's like to be in these situations. So now she's with a man who, oh, maybe he's at court with his baby mom. Maybe he's all these things. She gonna come and step out against him? That's why you see this little fucker, Majah Hype, coming around now and doing razzle, publicity stunt shit, talking about soca artists. Bitch, you ain't slapping no motherfucking soca artist nowhere. You was a woman razzle, beat her, Majah Hype. If you got a problem with that, pull up. We both here, heavy. Eagle and Hawk surround me. Come. Because I got a beating for you, you know. If you feel, right, that you can get up and make up stories against women, leak out sex tape against women, revenge porn and all these things, come bout here. Come bout here. You're beating on a woman that's in love with you, trying to hold you up, trying to make sure you win, trying to make sure that you don't lose everything you have, and that's who you know and who you fuck around. Boy, I can show you a right hand for Trinidad. I can show you let me play the fucking song right now. I can show you who's at Invasion, right? Invasion. I will give you a right hand, Majah Hype. If you watching, if you both there peeping, I want you to be very sure about I saying, you know, because I know my Bajan might make you get lost. I will give you a right hand for Trinidad. Right? Just to prove a point. Just to prove a point, Majah Hype. Just to prove a point. Just to prove a point. Come. I want to see your right hand. I tell you. Put up your right hand. Drop your hand in the chat, people. Drop your hands. Right hand for Trinidad. You bitch ass niggas. You people go around and ruin people's life, ruin people's spirit, ruin people's sanity, ruin people's health, ruin people's emotion. Well, if you know you's a piece of razzle, cunt, abusing fucking dog, hold yourself in a corner and go and pay for prostitute. Go and join the line out there with Jack here and pay for pussy. And keep from around the people, girl, children. She got a son and you out here leaking sex tape with him. I don't care if she cheat. I don't care what she do. You out here leaking out sex photos and sex tape and all these things. One of us come to damage people's life. Why? Because your life damaged. If you know your life damaged, go and hang out with the damaged life people. Go and hang out with the damaged life people. But y'all just come and look for people that trying to progress them life, trying to be something. The black women are the only women that... You ever hear a Chinese man come on TV and be like, well, you know, I was down and my girl held me up. Like anytime black woman you are winning, I don't care what they tell you. Don't let them tell you that you a gold digger. Don't let them tell you nothing. So when you have your life together, you got your little piece of razzle Honda Civic with rust on it, but you're moving and you ain't on the bus. Do not pick up no man walking. You go forward and look for a man on your level. We are the only culture of people that want to beat down on women for wanting better. You know, in India, them just do arranged marriages, right? Listen, I'm going to tell you, I can teach one of today, you know. So you know they do arranged marriages in Pakistan and all them places. You know why them do that? Because you got to give me 55 goats, 42 razzle sheep. You got to give me 2 cows and 55 pigs so I can make bacon for Christmas and ham and a salt ham to get my daughter. Because I want to make sure you got things before you come in my daughter's life and marry my daughter. That is why them bitches do arranged marriages, because the man want to know that this man can take care of my daughter. That's why you got to give him 55 cows, 55 sheep, some curry goat, and a whole bunch of things before you can come and marry his child. We are the only people that would be like, oh, she's a gold digger. Well, she want a man for this. She want a man for that. She this and that. No, everybody just look to progress but us. Because no black woman should be moving up and then got to go back and pull a black man behind her. Men and women think different. Men and women think different. You don't see white women marrying backwards. Let me show you the white women that marry backwards. Britney Spears married Kevin Federline. That's what throws she back, right? Sandra Bullock married Jesse James. That's what throws she back, right? You see when you pick up riffraff, what does happen? Oh, Maria Shriver, who is a Kennedy, right? Maria Shriver, who is a Kennedy, who legitimized Arnold Schwarzenegger, who's a bodybuilder. The Kennedys are royalty in America, you know, them got airport and thing named after them. Maria Shriver come and pick up some bodybuilding cunt, right? That out here with sexual abuse charges left, right, and center. She out there putting she name on the line to defend the man, while the man got a child with them rascal made, a woman with a mustache and beard bigger than Bentley. This is what these men just do to you when you're doing better than them. They will pull you down. Maria Shriver ain't had no right with no Arnold Schwarzenegger. White women don't marry backwards. No other woman that's married backwards, date backwards, except black people, Caribbean people. Because we got this guilt that we just push on people. Oh, you grew up with your mother and your father? You know Bentley and Diana? Oh, well, oh, you didn't grow up in the house with your mom and dad? Okay, deuces, I'm out. You don't know who your dad is? Okay, bye. If you do that, you're looking down on people. You feel you're better than people. You think this, you think that. But every other person, culture, besides ours, just go forward. Every single one. Sorry, my head tight rolling around. I don't want my lace up front to blow off, you know. Every other culture does move forward but ours. Every other culture does push their people but ours. As you start to look up, they want to pull you back. Oh, you think you this, you know you mother had 10 children from 10 men. You ain't nobody. You ain't this. You ain't that. You ain't this. An Indian family could have got 55 children, but they gonna make sure that their daughter marry a man that could give them 10 cows and 44 pigs. You ever hear somebody come on TV? You ever hear an Indian man come on TV and say, my wife held me down while I was a bum playing PS5 at home, you know, trying to find my life. These people just marry people and get with people who are together and solid already. Chinese people. No, black women are expected to be with a man, raise him. What other culture got to raise their man? I am not your mother. I am your woman. If you don't know how to wash your brief, if you don't know how to do certain things, go back so by your mother. Who else has got to raise their man? Oh, when I married my man, you know, he didn't know how to turn on the laundry machine. No, these women just marry men. They just marry grown adults. We got to deal with grown children, grown boys, put our dreams on hold, put our hopes on hold, put all our things on hold to raise a man that we with. This is not about man bashing. This is about reality. They got good men out here. But this piece of a son of a bitch here, this piece of a rascal here. So when you see me come out and talk against people, always know, Babbzy, just in case you don't know, you know, just in case one was not sure, I cannot come out and make up stories against people. I can lose my verified status for that. Blue check mark. I ain't got no reason for clout. I ain't breck. I ain't poor. I ain't got no reason to come up here and tell lies on people. When you see me roll out, it's because I know. And I'll tell you another thing. They got a next few set of entertainers that are in fucking trouble. I can tell you this. When that whole Kimba Sorzano thing go down in Trinidad, I already knew about it. I already know who out here raping and who ain't thing. The problem is I can't go and jump up and front myself in front of these things. Majah Hype is a child. And what these men will do, he tried to force her. That's why he run up with this fake story about beating soca artists. Ain't no fucking soca artists and Majah Hype have no issues. Majah Hype just want to step up because this is what manipulators do. Let me get out in front of her and try to make her look like she's the bad guy because she gonna come with some real facts against me. So let me go and put out sex tape against her to make her look like she's some whore. Okay, she's a whore. What the fuck you do her face like that for? She could have had sex with your father. What the fuck you do her like that for? Grown man, bitch ass nigga. I done been knowing what the fuck going on out here. You sitting down making up Russell story because that's what these men just do. I went through this last year, you know. You know, I walk away from a man in silence. I ain't say a word. I ain't peek back at nobody. I ain't talk to nobody. All of a sudden, I wake up in the morning. I see wedding photos plastered and people trying to make it look like I standing at an altar in a wedding dress. Right? And my man left me when I done left the man and people close to me know that. Then now you want to spin it like, oh, I got left behind and Babbzy, man leave she for an old woman and this and that. And before the man come out and say, you know, Babbzy and me split, everything was cool, but you know, I moved on. I wish her all the best. And I wish myself all the best, whatever. The man turn around and stay quiet and leave me to get beating for 3 whole days. I trending in Google and all kind of thing. And I said, I'm like this, but what you Ross? I ain't do this, man, nothing, you know. All that happened is you lie. You say you got these things that you ain't got. You got fucking emotional problems up to yin yang. And I ain't want to raise nobody child because I raised already. So you sit down and see a man sitting down. He laughing because he think that's the demise of me. What happened if you can't post no happy ever after photos? Majah Hype gonna come up with pictures of women hugging up prostitute and some fucking plastic boxy women in Atlanta because that's all he can do. He better hope them in a rass or transsexual because if you know what's going on in Atlanta, Majah Hype gonna try to make it look like he upgrade, that he do this. Ain't no woman that got no real life, no real sense gonna stick with that man. Beating women like that. You know what kind of emotional problems he would got? You faking heart attack? You faking heart attack? Give me the EKG that you got. You are faking Russell heart attack because you done know you bust up your woman and now you fucking frightened now. So now you got to spin and turn around thing. From your gut in that versus conversation and start diss people, I know your bad mind. And if it was a day I doubt your bad man, you should have been like Beanie Man and Bounty. Congratulations, good luck. Tony Matron ain't gonna draw me out. Rodney Price and Moses Davis, good luck with the verses. You think I gonna come out and be like, oh yeah, well, you see what he say? You see what he say? Well, I was trying to do the world-class thing myself and they never answer me. So because them never answer you, them is culture vultures and all these things because them ain't answer your thing. Because them Bounty and Beanie ain't want to go upon your thing. These men ain't want to go upon your thing. You jump up with Matron and go and pull down the people. Then no! Here's the kicker. Go back and go upon YouTube when this done. When Swiss Beats come for he raw, so you see he stuttering because he got woman strength. You see Swiss Beats say, nah, dog, you're lying. This is what you said. I heard you. I watched you a few times. I documented you. You said, boom, boom, boom. Why you said that? I said, blows and skirt. Swiss Beats ain't come to play because Swiss Beats is letting him know, dog, I'm checking you. Nah, dog, I'm checking you. Don't come up here and cap and lie. You said this. Why? You didn't see he starts stuttering? Because that's Swiss Beats is a man and he know that. He know you come and fuck around a lot of these industry guys and promoters in them because a lot of the industry people in Caribbean industry are some gal. But Swiss Beat is a man. And he starts stuttering because he can't stand up to the man. But he out there doing this, though. Why you never do Swiss Beats that, huh? Why you never do Swiss Beats that, Majah Hype? Huh? Why you never do that to Swiss Beats? Them is the same complexion. Why you never fuck up Swiss Beats? Bad man. 90s man. Bag of tough talk man. Come from Bed-Stuy and man. You guys are all fucking wimps out here. This is why you don't see me mixing with these people. Everybody call me antisocial. I'm antisocial because when I hear about their rapes, when I hear about their things, I'm always like, yo, I'm not fucking with these niggas. I stay the fuck away from them because I will beat them and end up in jail. Kirby, people, Kirby's in the chat. Put your hands together for Kirby, please. Girl, let me tell you something. You got a Babbzy contract. If you want me break up wrestle, I got Brazilian and Japanese jiu-jitsu. I was boxing as a child until I was I can't remember the age I stopped boxing at. Black belt in karate. I will fuck up people, you know. You wouldn't gonna pay me. I just beat people. Beat people. I wanted to reach out to you, Kirby, but I didn't want it to be that you felt like I was trying to come and cap and try to, like, I want to really be like, listen, press charges against this nigga. If you need whatever, we got the fucking Team Babbzy is the Team Babbzy Heat. If you go on my Facebook page, Kirby, Team Babbzy Heat ain't no joke out here. We got you. Atto Bolden in the chat. Look at the people in the chat. We got you. We got you. Don't let the one or two trolls running off their mouth. We got you. We out here. I'm telling you. Big up yourself, Kirby. Inbox me, DM me so I can me and you gotta talk. These kinds of things, this is why there's so much victims, because they're afraid to come out and talk. So imagine now, this woman get beat. She come out to talk against Majah Hype. And now she's sex tape from 45 years ago. Come out because of it. Sue he for revenge porn. If you want, we do a GoFundMe for a Johnny Cochran lawyer. We can do it. I tired of this. We cannot. And the thing is, I say the man gonna get canceled. BET. Well, if BET don't distance themselves from we going for them. BET, you gonna put woman beater on y'all screen? No. We're not playing. We gonna fight you. We gonna fight you. Dancehall will accept him because for whatever reason, there's a large part of dancehall that don't even give a shit about women. So he will still get work. He will still get work. Soca right now ain't fucking with him because when he did his little fake ass publicity stunt rant, and he came out and he said, oh, soca niggas. Ain't no soca nigga going around him right now. None. So now he's down, his size down to dance hall. So yeah, he could go to Uptown Mondays. Yeah, he could go to Bossy something. But he can't come run the soca thing. Because he done this soca and clips on niggas. People don't understand how grooming works for abusers and these things. These men know exactly what they're doing. They're very calculated. And in this industry, one of the worst things that we can do is put power in the wrong hands. You know, I got connections to yin yang, you know. But if a string got to pull, either I got the string or I know where to pull it. And I do not abuse my power because I know that if I get up here and start abusing my power, that it ain't about the region no more. It become about me. People like Majah Hype and them, they realize that they are loved and admired by many. And they use that to then manipulate and abuse and do all these things to people, men and women. Men and women. Because they realize the power they got. They realize that, you know what? Oh, I could do this and somebody's just going to have my back without even checking the facts. Okay. Let me go here and beat this girl. And let me go here and do that. And Kirby, don't let nobody tell you that you went back before and you did looking for this and that. No. Anyone that understands the cycle of abuse understands what he's doing. When he goes and threatens that he can kill himself, you in your mind are like, okay, shit, I don't want him to kill himself. You buy into the whole story. Oh, he come from the ghetto in New York, and now he rising, and now he on TV, and now he building restaurant, and now he doing all these things, and you don't want to be the one to crumble that because you don't want to get the blame for it. And you know how ignorant Caribbean people are. But we know people like me went to Rasso school, you know. I understand exactly what happened to you. I understand how you get here. And it happens to people. Some people are not targets for abuse. Some people are not targets for abuse. When I was a child, there was somebody who used to be in authority of me. They never attempted to do nothing to me when I was a child. So when all these things started happening and I hear this person molest that person, in my mind I say to myself, wow, And it's my father that sit me down and said, that man ain't gonna come around here and pull a stunt because he know that the machete at the front door. And my dad is not a bad man. My dad was just always a man that could defend his family. So I was not a prime candidate for molestation and abuse because I had riders. 2, my brother is 1 year, 1 month, and 1 day older than me. I am not a prime candidate for no man to come and beat me. My brother is big as fuck. My brother has a size 21-inch neck. Listen, if my brother hit you, you're dead. Hey, Freddie, what's going on? So people like me understand, well, Harvey Weinstein never did me nothing because your hair is red and you got freckles and he don't like that. Jeffrey Dahmer didn't do nothing to me. Well, he killed 40-something other people though. Stop speaking for people when you don't know them and you don't know the situations that they're dealing with. You might not be attracted to that person. That person might not find you attractive. So they'll be cool with you. They're not going to try to rape you. They're not going to try to beat you down. They're not going to try to do nothing because you don't fit the nasty desire that they got in their mind. Just because a man is gay doesn't mean that he want to sleep with all men. Just because, like, you guys got this thing like, oh, it's everybody. These people know who they're going for. They just filter out the people that they know they cannot go up against. The reason that you see enough men to come to tear me down is because they can't. You think these guys like somebody like this coming and talk about pull up, roll out, eagle and hawks around me? They used to women being like, oh, I didn't know this and that. Kirby, I can get you a frying pan. I got a frying pan boat here somewhere. Kirby, I can get your frying pan. I can teach you how to switch. Like, you know who Garfield Sobers is? Garfield Sobers. No, we gonna beat Majah Hype. I telling you. We gonna bust your ass. We gonna hit you with something. Follow Soca, big up yourself. And we as a culture have to stop supporting these people. Jack here doing fuckery. Oh, well, they should have never take the money. Shut the fuck up. This nigga flew girls out to fuck and they didn't want to fuck. Also, because you flew me out to fuck, I have to fuck now? I can't change my mind? Shut up. Why are women so voiceless in the Caribbean? Women can say no to you. You're walking on the street and the man say, oh, sexy, you look good. Timmy, what going on? Sexy, you look good. You don't answer him. Fuck you, bitch, and pelting thing at you and all kind of thing. And then you say, well, why you ain't answer the man? Why the fuck she gotta answer somebody that says she ass look good or she pussy is fat? And because she ain't answer him. And because she ain't answer him, she can get beat up? Y'all is dark spirited. We got to stop this. You got to start protecting the women. Women are the one that's raising children. Women are the one that got to be at the head of the house when you leave them with their child by themselves as a single mother. And then you're beating on them. And now so their child has no one. Their child has nobody. Because their dad run off and now their mother being beaten. I can look at Majah Hype and see that I'm man dark. Listen, I could look on my page and see when last I share something from Majah Hype. People send me videos from him all the time. I said that nigga dark. That nigga dark. That nigga came to a show in Toronto for Grenada and I sensed the darkness. Oh, he don't want to talk to nobody and this and that. What the fuck you don't want to talk to nobody? People pay tickets to get VIP photos with you and all kind of thing. You don't even want to fulfill your obligation. He don't even get booked back on a lot of these events. A lot of people don't book that man twice because dealing with him is a problem. And everybody know that. Industry people sitting out here playing that them ain't talking because they're frightened. I ain't frightened because nobody can do me nothing. Because I just dead behind the truth. I want to know. I can go down to the depths of hell for the truth. I want to know is if you're going to follow me down there in a lie. Is you gonna follow me down there in a fucking lie? That's what I want to know. Is that what you gonna do? There ain't nobody out here that don't know Majah Hype is a demon. These guys just try to put on a front. But anybody that's experienced enough time around him gonna know that he dark. Them know that. And some of these same people will still get up and pretend, oh, well, because they're a man, they can side with him. They can side with him. What the fuck Megan Thee Stallion could have do for Tory Lanez to shoot she and she foot? What the fuck it could have been done? What could have been done to get shot? How are we rationalizing a woman being shot? How are we rationalizing a woman being beat up? How are we rationalizing that? If you hear that abuse happen, right? She come out and she say these things happen. You don't know if it's true. You don't know if it's false. So just wait till more details come out. But you jumping up and men in the comments saying, well, why you ain't leave and why this? Because you don't know what it's like to leave somebody who the weight of their life is on your back. I will guarantee you, Majah Hype make this girl feel like if she leave, he gonna lose everything, and she felt pressured to stay. I ain't got to ask you, because I know how these men does work. The difference between men and women is that men don't care about time. A man can put in 5 years with a woman and walk away and ain't give a thing. A woman don't like to put in time in a relationship to then end up with nothing. Especially a woman over 30. When you start to reach 30 and you want a family, you want to get married, you have all these dreams, you put in 2-3 years with a dude, you don't want to leave because those 3 years are valuable, especially to a woman who is in reproductive years and wants to have a family. A man can breed woman all at 70 and 80. Well, my grandfather had his last child at 71 or something, so a man can walk away from 5 years and not care. A woman walk away from 5 years. She got to rebuild. She got to rebuild her emotion, her spirit, her finances, all kind of thing. She got to work back on all of the people that she was ostracized from. You understand Kirby say that she don't talk to she family? It's because she family wants she to have a better life. But because she trying to make sure this man win, she can't see that at the time. These people will put their life on top of you. I know, come out of that. You got me in Grenada, can't do this. You got me in Grenada, can't do that. I send you to lie about your education. I send you to fucking lie about these things. How I could got you somewhere. I give birth to you. Every day you corner with me, but where I got you. You got you there. You got yourself there. You jump up and you decide to not finish school. You made that decision before I even know you. How I could got you somewhere. Get your life off me. Get your problems off me. Stop pinning this shit on me. So she over there in Majah Hype life pinned down underneath his whole brand. Because she know if she leave, shit gonna crumble. And she don't want that because women care. Men got lock off. You notice that men got the lock off, the strongest lock off game out here? Octane, big up yourself. You know men got the strongest lock-off game. Men could be with a woman for 10 years and lock her off and never call her back ever again, you know. Women are not like that emotionally. Women lock-off game is not like that. Men and women built different emotionally. Women want to try and make things right. Men don't give a fuck a lot of the time. Them ain't care. So this girl Kirby over there trying to keep the Majah Hype image up. Listen. Teddy Bruckshot, child mother, come out the other day and talk about why she had to do a GoFundMe. Because the people say she thieved money from the man and that's why she do a GoFundMe. Because how could a big time star in Shutters have no money when he died? The reason she come out and talk was not to bash Louis Rankin, Teddy Bruckshot, Ox, or these people. The reason that she come out was to clear her name from the lies. You don't like when people come to clear their name. Kirby can clear her name. She has the right to clear her name. I don't care if Majah Hype is the prime minister of the world. She has the right to clear her name. Allegations about she sleeping with soca artists and these things going against her. She can come and clear her name. And you guys always want to take away the voice of these people. You always want to make it seem like, well, you're looking for clout. You're looking for this. What the fuck Kirby could be looking for clout to come and talk out against a man she didn't love with? She a blasted stepmother to his son. But you could see his son had an appendix rupture. His son had an appendix rupture. And she did there at the hospital with the boy. Kirby did there. I went through the man page. Well, you know I Sherlock Holmes. What Why the fuck she gonna be going around now to come after she taking care of the man child, taking care of the man house, holding down the man, making sure he reached the level that he got to reach. Turn around now to come out to look for fucking clout, to now got sex tape leak about she, to have all these kind of things. She ain't do this for clout. She do this for herself, to let you all know her side of the story, which she has the right to. Stop trying to take away people's voices. So Teddy Bruckshot, Louis Rankin, child mother come out and talk. She said the reason why she had to do a GoFundMe for Teddy Bruckshot is because he was driving drunk when he got in an accident and the insurance was null and void. Oh, you coming to scandal the man? No, the man gone and scandal himself by driving drunk. So now she gotta be out here getting people to be beat off because this man decided to do something with his life to fuck up her life, and now she coming to clear her name and she getting dragged for it. You can't let people do out here and beat down on people and do all kind of thing, and then all of a sudden they can't talk. So when she come out now, she say Louis Rankin ain't really had no money saved because he was working on an album and we didn't have the assets and this and that. Everybody beating down on the woman for doing the GoFundMe in the first place. She only do the GoFundMe because the insurance denied her coverage from life and car insurance because he was driving drunk. She didn't even come and give you all the details about him because there's more. If you see a woman with a black eye and this and that going around, I ain't gonna show the picture again because Kirby on the live. I don't even like that. I just show the picture to let the people know that I had the photo. If you see a woman with a beat up, bloodshot eye, black eye, what do you mean? What does she do? What the fuck she gonna do besides be a wrestle training partner for Conor McGregor or Floyd Mayweather? There's no reason for a woman to look like that. We got to do better. We got to do better. Wrap a crap up, big up yourself. The people coming out tonight, boy. We got to do better. You can't be out here as a big man, 220-something pound man, cuffing down women and beating down women. And then Swiss Beats silence you when you bitching. Follow Soca, big up yourself. Swiss Beats come out and well, no, dog, you know, where's all the tough talk, nigga? Where's all the Bed-Stuy bass in your voice, nigga? You sounding real Dionne Warwickish right now. You sounding real Kelly Clarkson-ish, Majah height, cause you ain't talking tough. Where's the Bounty Killer bass in your chest? Where's that? How come you ain't pulling off no Buju Banton sound right now? You sound like Whitney Houston, my nigga. Cause Swiss Beats is putting you in your place, and because he's a man, you can't talk. You coming to something like Whitney Houston. Nigga, where the bass at? You got bass in your voice for Russell, Kirby? Got bass in your voice for Swiss Beats and them too? God bless you can go and sing at people Russell funeral the way how high you notes reach when Swiss Beats. Well, you know, how you get all up in there, Majah height, when Swiss Beats come for you. All up in there, you're gone. Come back down here in the baseline part. You're gone all up there. Oh, you know, Swiss Beats here. Man reads, you know, and this and that. Pussy, talk tough. You was talking tough when you're, yo, dog, you know them man that Mataran, Maggie, me I go tell you, brother. Dog, where's the bass in your voice now? You gave Mataran the bass, and you give Swiss Beats the Whitney Houston voice? Fucking waste, man. Don't give these people power like that. You funny? You funny. Prove to me how you are in real life. Don't even give Babbzy no fucking credit for nothing. It's just that a lot of you know me. Girl, I don't want the people to see my lace front. You know, I ain't glue it down, so I ain't know how it look. If you know that Babbzy, somebody say Babbzy molest a child, get the facts. Get the damn fact. Look, fuck it. It don't look so bad, right? I ain't glue it down. Anyhow, I just said, look, you get the facts. Babbzy do so-and-so, get the facts. So-and-so do so-and-so, get the facts. Get the facts. I'm not gonna laugh at my lace front for the rest of my life now. But yeah, Majah, I wouldn't do that. You don't know what Bill Cosby did? You talking about Dr. Huxtable? You don't know Bill Cosby? You don't know Russell Simmons? You don't know that man in real life. You don't know them dark secret. I have video of artists vomiting on women. And then the woman gotta go and smear it on the wall. And then them come out and they start singing and all you are like, yeah. And I'm like, this fucking demonic ass nigga, I'm gonna go to the bar and get my plus and my water. Because I'm not jumping to this nigga. I just saw a video of this nigga vomiting on a woman. This is some gross ass niggas. I don't want to see these guys. But because they're funny and because they're this and that, you go side with them. Oh, another woman coming to tear down a black man. No. Another black man that chose to put his hands on a woman and beat her. He made the choice to put his hands on her. And then you're going to put the responsibility on her to not talk? You're going to put a responsibility on her to sit down and be beat up and not talk? No black man getting teared down unless they're the Central Park 5. That is tearing down black men. These are innocent black men that you're gone and put things on. A man that beats a woman is not tearing him down when you talk about it. It's letting them know that you can't be doing this shit out here. But you're gonna see Caribbean people so go to his shows and support he. They're gonna be like, well, he ain't put his hands on me, so I think it's funny until so when your daughter come home and she eye black and blue, you gonna say, honey, what did you? Bentley gonna say, Carla, what did you do to him that he did that to you? You gonna look at your daughter and ask what you do to get your eye black and blue? The problem with us is we don't have empathy. We lack the ability to put ourselves in other people's shoes. And when it comes to domestic violence and these things, men will never understand because men are not physically intimidated by anyone. The shortest, stupidest fool will still think he can go and beat up Shaquille O'Neal. So at the end of the day, you don't know what it's like to be in a house and someone starts talking hard and you got to calm down because you don't want to get hit or you don't want to get this and your kid going to a good school and you don't want it to move them out and you don't necessarily got nowhere to go. You done ostracize yourself from your family. Everybody thinking this and that. You know that this man got a big contract going out next week and he can get in a whole heap of problems if you do anything. So you say, you know what, Majah, let me just keep the peace today. And Majah disrespecting Kirby and she's staying silent because she don't want to fuck up the man. And you can't understand that as a man because you don't know what it is to be beat down on and intimidated in your own home because you are the physically stronger gender. So you will never relate to that. You will never relate to that. So you sound like how some white people sound when they're like, well, why didn't you just put your hands up for the police? Why were you on the corner selling cigarettes illegally? If James Garner wasn't there, he wouldn't have died. That's what you sound like. You sound like how some white people sound when they talk about black issues. They don't understand what it's like to be black. They're white. They got white privilege. They don't know what it's like to walk in a store and police following you. They don't know what it's like to be driving a nice car and them running your plates 45 times just to try to find something. So they will never understand. So to them, it's like, well, why did Trayvon Martin have the iced tea and the Skittles? Why didn't he buy Coke and M&Ms? Because they don't understand. So when you are a man, you do not understand this type of domestic violence. I'm not saying that men don't get abused, you know. I'm just saying to you that they don't understand this type of thing where you can't talk in your own home. Your man's so ignorant that you'd rather stay silent because you want to keep the peace. You know you got some big family thing to do this weekend, so you don't want to start a fight today. So men, next time you feel like you want to know why a woman would stay and why a woman would this and why a woman would that, instead of barking up and be like, well, why didn't you go to the police? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? Listen. Listen. So you can understand. Because that's what some white people are doing now. They stop talking and they're listening so they can understand the struggles of the black people. They can't tell black people what their struggle is. They're not black. As a man, you cannot talk about what women domestic violence is. You're not a woman. Well, I would never let no man beat on me because you've already grown up as a man and you have the mind of a man. So you can't understand being beat up on because you grew up as a man. Women do not grow up like men. Women grow up like women. So their minds are different. How they see things, how they empathize, how they rationalize is different than how men see things and how they rationalize. And the worst thing is a nigga like Majah Hype with 1 million and something followers. These niggas feel untouchable. That same Jack here, you know how much people I know about that man? Bruh. Anyhow, I just come to say this. If they come up against Kirby, we going back against them. Any one of them rise up against Kirby, we rising back. We here. Babbzy, he ain't normal. He got 1 million and something, and I got 500 and something thousand, but we just hit harder and we got bigger connections. I can tell you, we can strike back. Can't do Kirby that, man. Can't do Kirby that. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. We ain't taking them, let no man beat no woman and get off like that. Nah, we got Kirby. Kirby, you got governance. You're governed. And women, somebody just commented and say that. I hate the fact that other women talking about her. Beautiful Chrissy, let me talk about that. Let me tell you something, women. For you women that your child getting molested and you side with your man. For you women that feel like, oh, well, if you fly and want to give pussy to somebody, then you got to give it. Shut your bitch ass up. I'm going to see if the world can implement a common entrance exam for when you turn 20. If you turn 20 and you don't pass the common entrance exam, you got to remain a child. Because a lot of you are grown fucking idiots. You don't even know what you're talking about. Oh, well, she's 12 and she was fast and she's sleeping with everybody. That does not mean a 59-year-old man is supposed to climb on top of her. How the hell are you a woman and you don't know that? How the hell are you a woman and you this stupid? You need to shut the fuck up. A lot of you women sit down there and be like, oh, well, me know if I was with Majah Hype, me would just, nah, if you were with Majah Hype, you would be getting beat the fuck up the same fucking exact way. You would be getting beat the fuck up. Some of you might be willing to get beat the fuck up. But they got a breaking point for everybody. Even when it comes to death. Remember, we got people from my fan page that dead at the hands of domestic violence. Remember the girl that guess she had bashed in from the iron? The man took the iron and bashed she in, and then they pronounced her brain dead and they had to pull the plug on her. That was what, 5-6 years ago? We did go and get she out the house. We got her a place to stay and she went back and she dead. And I couldn't even eat and nothing for weeks because in my mind I said, how the hell you gone and get yourself killed? We did come and save you already and you went back again. We got you, Kirby. Majah Hype, God bless. You better listen, Majah Hype. If you don't come out and apologize to Kirby, this is what you gonna got to do. First, she ain't gonna take you back. She ain't gonna if I gotta sleep in the bed beside Kirby at night, she ain't taking you back. You got to come out and apologize to this girl. And you got to be honest about your fucking demons. If you don't come out and be honest about your demons, we ain't gonna let you live. As you put a show somewhere, we calling the venue. Hey, you got woman beater in the fucking venue? Get you out. They got people that ain't gotten a job, they will call all day. We ain't, Majah, you can't get away with this. You're too big of an influence to get away with this. We gonna fight you whole day. When you go down in Rosso, Barbados, you're gonna get put in the detention center because the dogs gonna say that you smell like you got cocaine and then gonna push all kind of thing in your boxy and you're gonna got to sit down there for 2 days. We gonna make sure when you're walking any one of we islands, you're gonna get trouble. You don't think we got immigration links? We'll make your life miserable if you don't apologize publicly to this girl. You owe Kirby a public apology. You fucking lying, beaten, Rosso dog. Come out here and apologize. And be a man for once in your fucking life. No, he got to apologize. She ain't gonna take you back. I can sleep. I can block the door and stop she. Kirby and me is BFFs for now. But he got to come out and apologize. Got to. We ain't dealing with that. And then you leak out sex tape. But you got to apologize, boy. You got to apologize. Anyhow, folks. Kirby, love you. Big up yourself. Message me. We gonna talk. People, Stop supporting these fucking demonic people in real life. Yeah, you're funny. Yeah, you can sing. Yeah, you can dance. Yeah, you can do all these things, but you have problems. You have problems. Bill Cosby is a very talented man with problems. Michael Jackson was a very talented man with problems. And because of the yes people around him, Michael Jackson dead and Bill Cosby in jail. Because they got problems. So when you see Camille Cosby standing beside she, man, because she can't even leave now. She's so far deep in this thing, she can't even get out. Camille Cosby probably signed all some contract with Bill Cosby that she can't talk, she can't leave, she can't do nothing. These people are talented with problems. Dion, one thing we hate is woman beater. I tell you, but Christ, Kirby, I can teach you about this frying pan thing. Kirby, I can Bajanize you, man. You want a Bajan friend. You need a Bajan friend. I can stick with you. If he eat, girl, you text me when he come round. I's a Canadian, I could go anywhere, you know. If he come round, you text me. Fast. I got one of them fast cars. I come in. Fast. If you feel like you're going to go back, call me. Call me. I hear. Don't ever, anybody in this chat that letting men beat up on them and push them around and do things, stop it. Get out. You're getting dead. You're getting dead. Them men gonna kill you. One of them gonna hit you the wrong way. Unless there's some chilled UFC fighter like Anderson Silva or one of them. Listen, do not let these men push you around and cuff you around and thing, man. Your sperm and egg that make you is the same sperm and egg that make he. Don't let no man intimidate you, talk down on you. No man shouldn't be calling you stupid. No man shouldn't be calling you ugly. No man shouldn't be calling you nothing but beautiful, but great, but gorgeous, and anything. If you with a man that telling you you're fat and look bad, get rid of him. Nobody that love you want to hurt you. I want to snap my mother neck every day. But I don't beat my mother because my mother is my chargy. My mother just do things all the time. I want get she a cuff and she back. I don't mean that like literally. But I saying to you, you don't beat people you love. You don't cuss out people you love. You don't tell people that you love disrespectful things. Oh, I was just mad. And no, you control your anger. Control yourself. Self-control starts with you. People cannot make you get mad. You are getting mad because you are opting to get mad. Getting angry is a choice. Being a woman beater is a choice. Because as a man, if a woman hit you, you can restrain her. The picture of Kirby, that's not no restraining. That's somebody coming out frustrated and beating up on a woman. Stop making excuses for ill treatment. Oh, I had a bad day. Well, listen. I gone till you days are good. Control yourself. Control, yes. Somebody say my mother gonna fix you. Let me get she, cause I coming off you live now. I coming off you live. You gonna hear my mother right now, Kirby. I gonna let you hear my mother. I gonna let you hear she, and then I gonna leave this live. Mom, I'm on Instagram live. I leaving now. The people wanna know if you riding with me to bust up Majah height for Kirby. You riding with me or not? What you doing? You coming?
I coming.
You riding out for Kirby?
But I can't ride a bicycle though.
What you gonna ride for her? What you gonna ride?
I gonna have to get a 3-wheel bicycle.
A 3-wheel bicycle?
Yeah.
But you coming?
I coming.
You got Kirby back?
Yeah.
Alright, you see? She got your back, Kirby. She got your back. We got you. Anyhow, folks, I can leave now because I wasn't supposed to stick up this long. But my mother coming with a 3-wheeler. This lip gloss look like it's peeling. I gone though, guys. Have a great evening. Love you all. Stay out of trouble. Kirby, we gonna talk. We gonna talk. Message me, girl. We gonna link up. All right. Everyone have a good night. I gone later. Bye.